Welcome back to the Road Show this morning. The Buzz, what's the best way to meet someone? If you've been together for decades, chances are you met your Valentine through family and friends or work. But according to a new poll, meeting people online dating sites has taken over as the way to meet people. In fact, dating sites have grown from about 24 million monthly viewers in January 2006 to 30 million this January.
Wow.
So do you know people who've met online?
I do. I actually, my cousin Ashley. Now this is crazy.
You met her online?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes. She's 28 years old, so she's my age. She met her husband. They've been married 5 years now. When she was 16 years old. So think about that. That's not like Facebook now. It's not really weird to meet someone on Facebook where there's pictures and music interests.
This was the infancy.
Yeah, it was like I think it was a chat room, which back then,
Yeah.
when my aunt eventually found out, which she didn't even
was
tell him until
terrified.
years later.
Yeah.
I think maybe even until they were engaged. I mean, you know, it was scary back then.
Yeah.
This was 12 years ago, and it was just a chat room, and they hit it off, and I think they met for coffee or something.
Yeah.
And, you know, she's 28. They've been married for 5 years, and they've been together since
That is
since
so
then.
cool.
So,
Hey, that's cool. That's great.
You know what I think is interesting is that when I got married a couple years ago, years back, I met my husband. We were in the same kindergarten class, so we've known each other since we were
adorable.
4.
That-
Yeah.
Excuse me?
We were in the same kindergarten class.
Kindergarten.
Yeah, it was something about his clip-on tie. I just, he had me at, can I eat your glue stick?
Yeah, really.
But when we were getting married, there was someone who we went to Kleinfeld's to try on the dresses and everything like that.
Kleinfeld's,
And when we were there was a woman who was saying, talking about her fiance, but she didn't say how they met. And then later on, we ran into them in the street, and they said, well, I didn't want to say anything, but we met online. And I said, that's a modern love story.
yeah, I was going to say that.
There's
People
no shame in it.
feel nowadays, like, they still feel a little, I met online, but 30 million people.
Yeah,
I mean, that's...
and I think it's a great way, especially with these eHarmony sites. You know,
Well,
you tailor just to your interests and values.
I know a guy who did it, got engaged, was ready to do it, and then all of a sudden, at the last second, she pulled the ripcord and said, I'm out.
Yeah, it doesn't always work
Me,
out.
you know, I'm like a grocery shopper. I like to go in and touch the meat before I buy it. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm sure the ladies will love to hear that, Vince.
You know, I don't want to look at it on a screen. I want to go in and, you know, look at the, pork tenderloin.
Well, but I think that one of the nice our producer Ashley is laughing right now. What I think one of the nice things is that especially with some of these sites where you don't see the picture at first, you know that you're getting someone who really is matched to your personality, and that a relationship grows out of that.
I like here's what I like to meet someone and out in a social setting, whether it's at a restaurant or I meet people after comedy shows and stuff like that. But and then I think the websites can help, like a website like Facebook, where you can meet and exchange numbers, and then you can kind of keep in touch
or you don't
with that,
even
and
have
then
to
get to know
exchange
each other.
numbers.
Yeah.
You find someone who you like, and you look them up on Facebook and friend them, and if
Yeah.
they accept your friend request, then there's maybe a
Yeah.
little burgeoning love story.
I'm
there.
with Vince though when
You guys are making this way too complicated.
I'm with Vince when I say I couldn't meet someone initially over the internet without.
Okay.
I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, that's you.
me.
Yeah.
But people are doing
I think you can meet somebody. I think you can meet somebody in person, and you can tell if you've got a personality hookup within 30 minutes.
Yep.
Well, I have to, Courtney, I want to bring you into this because a lot of our Roadshow viewers have actually met and become friends on our Facebook page and our live blog, which I think is really cool.
It's the coolest thing. Sometimes they get together in person and watch the show. I'm like, this is great.
Wow.
So great way to meet friends, everyone. Roadshow live blog, right?
We have to see if anybody gets married out of this.
I know. We'll get them on the show. Maybe for next Valentine's Day. We'll put the bug out now. So we're just talking on the live blog about significant others. Some of them have stories that started in high school, and Smokey Wolf says actually her ex that introduced her, and it all started back then, and her parents wouldn't let them see each other, but they did anyway. They used to sneak around, and here they are today. So not too bad. We have a ton of stories on our Facebook page right now. Let me skip to the poll. Sorry about that. We're asking, how did you meet your Valentine? This is on our homepage, foxprovidence.com. Family or friends, B, work, C, online, or D, at school. So I'm dying to see how that comes out, see if online takes the cake on that poll. And on Facebook, a lot of people actually met at work. So we have from Erin Scorpio, her and her husband met 16 years ago. They both worked together at a gas station. And Tabitha Bannigan met on a website called FooBar. Not sure if you guys are familiar with that one. A couple of others met through mutual friends, and I like this one from April Keys. She said she met her husband when he came to put her phone lines in. She said, gotta love those Verizon men. So we've got a bunch of stories here from folks. We love hearing them, so come on and share them with us. Maybe we'll have some more at the end of the show.